Hey y'all, it's Jayla Aria. Y'all already know who this, who it ain't.
Difficult. I don't know why you love me. You got it bad. You got it bad for me, babe.
Y'all, I have not posted in 3 weeks, and I am so sorry for all the people that watch me and support me. I'm so sorry for that because, like, I really be on Instagram and TikTok. Like, I'm so consistent with that, but it's like YouTube just not getting as much from me. Like, and the only reason any YouTubers out there know, YouTube is like one of the hardest social media platforms to like grow on or even just put stuff out on, because y'all, you do everything on your own, but not everybody. Some people pay people to edit their stuff. Some people pay people to record them. Some people pay people for a lot for their YouTube. But when it's just you on your own, it's like extra hard because you gotta edit the video, just everything. Like, it's just a lot that comes with doing YouTube. So like, if I ever like do like go ghost on y'all again, that's why, because it's a lot. But I don't plan on going ghost because honestly, I started something that I need to finish, and it's not even like a finishing point for me. I started something, so I need to continue doing it so that I can grow, like, you know. But anyways, I'm not gonna ghost y'all no more. Like, I'm gonna try not to, and if I do, like, y'all can catch me on YouTube or Instagram, but that's not the point. I need to stay over here more because, like, I got a whole camera, I got a whole bunch of stuff, for my YouTube, and it's like I'm not using that. Like, I'm really putting it to waste. Like, it's a bunch of people that probably want to do YouTube. They probably just want the camera and stuff, and I got all the materials to grow on YouTube. I'm just not utilizing them, and that's so sad. Like, it's like I'm not gonna say I'm not utilizing them, but it's just hard, y'all. It's so hard to be consistent, but I'm gonna try. But today I got a story time for y'all, just a story time, a crazy weird story time. So this story time is I ain't gonna say she was my best friend, but I'm gonna say my close friend tried to get like with the person that I was messing with, y'all. Like, tried. It did not succeed though. It did not go through. The plan or whatever she wanted to do did not go through. So I really don't care. But you know, that's your friend or whatever. So like, we shouldn't. And then it's like, it was mind-blowing because of like the things that happened throughout and like how it happened. That was so weird. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, like I said, it's crazy. But I wrote down some stuff, y'all, because like with my story times, I like to tell you every detail. I don't like to leave y'all hanging and letting y'all know like, what does she mean by this, or like, you know, I don't like to give the bare minimum. I'm here to give it all, tell what happened. And I wrote down some stuff because I like to go into details, and if I don't, I'm gonna forget to go into details. So I wrote it down because, to be honest, you don't need to do that to your friend. Like, that's just crazy. But anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I cannot wait to hit 10K. And we hit 9K, y'all. Like, I haven't been on here so long, I haven't even been able to tell y'all what we hit on Instagram. We hit 9K, so that's good. But I'm ready for 10K. I'm really ready for 100K. Like, my goals is always higher than what they should be. It's because I have like a you know, I have bigger goals than the normal, you know. Like, even though I may be at a low point right now, I have like big goals, because it's like everybody's okay, we're not gonna keep talking. This is not none of that. Let's get into this story time. Okay, so we're gonna call my friend. Well, we're gonna call the close friend that tried to get with my person. We gonna call them Snake, because you really snaked me, honestly, and I really don't appreciate that. Like, and then the person that I was with, we gonna call them Pineapple, because that's what, like, just we gonna call them that. So anyways, Me and Snake been friends for like a long time. Like we could be best friends, but we never like agreed to be best friends. We was just always close friends, but we could have been best friends. Like, you know, we could have. People thought we was, but we really wasn't. We were just close like that. Like, we've been friends ever since. I'm in the 12th grade now. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. Okay, but I'm in the 12th grade now, and we've been friends for like, we've been friends since like middle school or whatever. And this situation occurred in the 9th grade. So I'm just let y'all know that happened. It didn't happen too long. Well, 9th grade, I'm in the 12th grade. I'm gonna be out. It happened a long time ago. That's what we just gonna say. So me and Snake been friends for a while or whatever. And school was finna start. Like, the 9th grade year of school was finna start. So like 4 days before school, or like throughout the whole summer, like when me and her was friends, like we was always talking on the phone, talking about how, like, you know, we've been single for so long. Like, this school year that's coming up, we finna find us somebody, because no, we not finna keep being like, not sad, but y'all know when y'all be seeing cute couples, y'all be like, bro, like, I wish that was me, or like, I wish I had somebody to do that with. So we was just like, you know what, we gonna find us somebody. Like, we not just gonna go on a search, but we definitely gonna have a little school bae or something like that. Y'all, I need some edge control. I mean, not edge control ideas, but edge control suggestions, because the ones that I got is not good. Like, they don't know how to lay edge down. I don't understand why people make edge control and then don't lay your edges down. Like, it's not controlling nothing. But anyways, that's not the point. I could get off topic real quick, bro. But anyways, yeah, so we was talking throughout the whole summer and stuff like that about how we wanted a school bae or whatever. And like 4 days before school, we was on the phone also talking about it. Like, talking about how we want somebody and stuff like that, so we could just like, y'all know, like, y'all be going to school to see y'all little school bae. Like, yes, we wanted that. So anyways, we gonna fast forward to the first day of school or whatever. So me and I had one class with my friend Snake, and the person that I had got with, like, I didn't know them, but they was in my classes though. Like, they was in my class, you know. I had 2 classes with Pineapple. Mind you, I didn't know Pineapple on the first day of school. We really met through class, but we had 2 classes together. And I had history with Snake, and oh yeah, y'all, Pineapple was in class with me and Snake for history. Me and Pineapple had a gym PE class or whatever you want to call it together, and history, and me and Snake had history together. So Snake and Pineapple was in one class, which was history, and me and Pineapple was in another class as well, which was PE. Okay, so we get to history or whatever on the first day of school, and like, we, knowing us, we just like already like pointing out people we want to mess with, because like we just wanted to do that. So I didn't really point out nobody. Like, whatever came my way was gonna come my way, because I'm not finna point out nobody. It just gonna happen or whatever. So she was pointing out people, telling me people that she seen in her other classes or whatever, and seeing wherever outside, I guess. And I was just listening or whatever and stuff like that. While we was in class, like, talking about who was gonna mess with, my so-called friend Snake had told me like somebody was looking at us, but we didn't really know like nothing about the person, so we thought it was weird. Like, why are you looking at us? What is it? Like, so the person that was looking at us was Pineapple, but we thought that it was weird that you looking at us, because we don't even know you. Like, so why are you looking? But it don't even matter. We didn't really know what to do. We just didn't really say nothing about it. Like, we was just looking back, like, not like just staring, but like we would look back just to see like if the person was still looking at us. And like, they wasn't just like being like staring like the whole class, but you could tell like they were just peeping, kept peeping over there. Like, what is you looking at? But anyways, so that's what happened in that class. So my next class, well, it's not my next class, but like my next class after my next, I had PE or whatever, and that's with Pineapple. So if I don't know if y'all school do this, but my school do, like, we have to go, we have a track at our school, so we have to walk around it for like, I don't know how long, but we have to walk around it. And I was walking by myself, mind you, it was like the first day, and I don't really know nobody. Well, I do know people. Actually, we actually all came from the same middle school, majority, but I was still walking by myself because, yeah, I didn't really mess with nobody, like, for real. Like, I'm a shy person. Like, even if I know you, I won't talk to you. Even if we've been friends before, I won't talk to you, because it's like, if I start talking to you for a long amount of time, like, we start talking over the summer, it's like weird to me that how we just go on and like to have a conversation and we never talked the whole summer. So I was walking by myself, and Pineapple was walking with a group of people, like, I guess was walking with their friends or whatever. It was only like 2 or 3 of them. It wasn't even a lot. But I was walking by myself, and they just kept walking by me. Like, as they was all walking by me, they was looking at me, and I'm just like, at this point, you give it stalker, because whatever it is that you gotta look at me for, you can always come up to me and tell me what you looking at me for, or what is it. Like, I was like, didn't know what was going on. Like, why are you staring at me? Like, so I don't really know what they were staring at me for, but like, I know what they were staring at me for now, like, of course, but I didn't know on the first day what they were staring at me for, because I didn't know that was gonna be my little bae or whatever. So anyways, that's really what happened in a day or whatever. And I had text Snake and told her to meet me outside in the front, because that's what we do, like dismissal or whatever, like to go home. And I had told her about Pineapple, like what happened in my PE, because like I said, she not in my PE class, so she don't know what's gonna happen or whatever. So I had told her, like, I had told her Pineapple was walking with a group of friends, and they was all just looking at me, all of them. And I'm like, what they chatting about? Like, they was talking as well. So I didn't really say too much, because I didn't really know what was going on and stuff like that. So I didn't really say nothing. I just had told Steak, like, that jump was weird. Then I'm like, bruh, it's the first day of school and weird stuff already happening. Like, don't nobody, well, Pineapple don't know me, other people do, but Pineapple don't. So it's like, what is you like acting like you targeting me for or something? Like, you trying to plot on me. And it was time for me to go, because my car had pulled up to come get me. So I was told that I would just call her when I get home, because like, we really need to talk about this. Like, you know, when something happened like with your best friend, she not my best friend though, not a friend either, but I'm just saying, you know, something happened with like one of your best friends or your close friends, and like, y'all not gonna stop talking about it. We finna get to the bottom of this. Like, me and my best friend, my real best friend in real life, we gonna always talk about the tea, like, till it stop. So anyways, I had got home and I had called Snake or whatever, and I'm also just scrolling on Instagram too or whatever, like just looking to see like how everybody first day of school went. And I had I went on my story and had looked at my viewers, and why did I see one of Pineapple friends in my views? And I'm like, at this point, okay, like at this point, stuff getting weird, because how you even know my Instagram? But I know, like, sometimes when you see a person like at school, it's always, their name always pop up in your suggested followers. Like, it's like, I don't know why it happened like that, but it's just crazy how stuff happen like that to me. So I'm like, why is they viewing my story, bro? Like, I didn't follow them or nothing, or I didn't text them. I'm just thinking, and I'm telling Snake, like, why is they viewing my story? That is so weird. Like, at this point, like, I'm finna switch my class. At this point, I'm finna switch schools, because it's the first day of school and you just doing weird stuff. Like, you didn't even have to make it weird like that. You could have just came up to me and said something, or you could have, if you had your friend view my story, you could have just texted me. Literally. It never was that deep to make it weird like that. Because now, whatever you have to say to me the next day, or whenever you gonna say something about why you doing this, I'm not gonna want to hear it because that was weird. Like, what? So at this point, I just had, it was like towards the end of the night, and I had got ready for bed because the day was so weird. It's just like, at this point, I'm finna go to sleep and see what the next day bring me, like what happened the next day with these weirdo folks. So the second day of school, we go to we gonna fast forward to my history class, because that's the class with Snake and Pineapple. So when we got in there or whatever, I was sitting with Snake for like the first, well, I need to stop calling that girl Snake. But I was sitting with Snake for like the first 15 minutes of class, because Pineapple finally decided to like say something. I guess like, I don't know what was going on with that person, but Pineapple finally decided to say something, and they came over there and was like, hey, or whatever and stuff like that. I'm like, hi, I don't know you, but hi. And if anybody know me, I'm a shy person, so I'm always make it awkward. But you already made it awkward, so like, it's not gonna be like kind of embarrassing for me to be awkward because you already made it awkward. So I was good. I was glad about that. So I was like, hi, how you doing? Like, hey. And they had came over there and sat their chair by me, but like, mind you, we was like, the class, it was only the second day of school, so like we was kind of able to do whatever we want, not like do whatever we want type stuff, but like we could move around, you know, a little bit. Like, it wasn't really that time to like get serious. You know. So Pineapple had came over there and pulled their chair up to me and Snake table little desk thingy. And I'm talking to Pineapple, like they was basically saying like they wasn't trying to make stuff weird, because they knew they was making stuff weird. The way I was, I'm like, okay, y'all being weird, but okay. So they was basically saying they wasn't trying to make stuff weird, and like they sorry and stuff like that. And as me and Pineapple talking, I'm looking over at Snake, because like, you know, this my friend or whatever, this is my girl, so like we in this together. Like, I don't care. But as I look at her, she side-eyeing me, like she like acting like weird. Like, I already got a weird situation off my back, so now you want to act weird and you supposed to be my friend. And we both like agreed to like how to get school boots. I said I was not finna go look for nobody. They're gonna have to come my way, and it is. Like, I'm sorry it didn't happen to you, but it happened to me. And even if it happened to me first, you have a whole like lot of months to find somebody. Like, what? So anyways, I'm looking over at Snake. She's side-eyeing me, and I'm like looking at her like, why'd you looking at me like that? So she get up out of her desk and she go sit somewhere else, y'all. She sit somewhere else. She went and sat somewhere else, like by herself. She didn't even sit with nobody. So I'm just like, bruh, why is she doing this? I'm not even addressing it, because it's like, you have no reason to be acting like this. Like, I'm looking over at her, she's really rolling her eyes inside me, and I'm just like, at this point, bro, I'm not finna do this. Like, I will really transfer. Like, I will really get out of this whole situation. I don't care about finding no school bae or none of that. I'm just ready to go. Because why is you being weird, and you my only friend? Well, not my only friend, but you my only close friend that I really trust. And like, why is you supposed to be over here like not hyping me up, but happy at least? Like, cause if it was you to be the one in these shoes, like, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be down for you because you're my friend. So don't act like that. So the second class that me and Pineapple got together, but Snake not in it, they was like flirting. And flirting is so weird to me, like in real life, because like that's for the adults. I'm sorry, I cannot flirt with nobody in real life. That's just like, no. So they was flirting or whatever, and like Pineapple was telling me like why they was staring at me, and I'm like, okay, like thank you for the explanation. Now you took all that weird stuff off my back, because I wasn't worried, but I didn't feel like dealing with that either. I didn't come to school to have no animosity, no tension built up for nobody. But it wasn't really like that, you know, when it was explained. I didn't really know what was going on though the first day, because I didn't know why they were staring at me, you know. So so Pineapple was basically saying like how they wanted me, like, they didn't say like, oh, I just want you, but it was like we could be like cool. Like, they was saying it in like they wanted to mess with me type of way, but they wasn't saying it. So they was saying they wanted to mess with me, but they didn't really want to say it on the first day because it was too early. And I'm like, what made you say it on the second day? Because that's still too early. Like, it's literally the second day of school. You don't even know me. I could be like, I'm not gonna say I could be like I could be a cheater or something, and you just automatically, you don't know my history, you don't know none of that, and you just want me. Out of all these people in this school, me, and history was like our second class, so like you had so many other classes to go to find somebody, like, you know, or to be weird, because I didn't ask for that. Like, you could have came another way about it, and that other way about it that you could have came was to either text me on Instagram because you had your little friend look on my stuff. Like, I'm like, why the friend look at, like, what? So towards the end of the day, I'm telling my friend Snake to come outside because that's what we met yesterday, so I'm assuming that's what we finna meet today. I had text her, I'm like, okay, meet me outside, and she left me on red, and I'm like, okay. Like, it's just like, what happened? Like, all I did, I don't know, maybe because like I was talking to somebody and didn't include you in the conversation, but it's like, what you included for? Like, I'm not gonna say included for, like, but you're literally sitting right here. You always input on any other conversation I'm having with somebody else, so why'd you just sit here like looking like a slow or something? Like, girl, talk. So when I got outside, I did see Snake, but she was not walking towards me or even trying to come talk to me. So I look at her and she look at me, and like she act like she got an attitude, and she walked off because I guess her car was down. I'm like, okay, whatever, Snake. At this point, you being weird, and you not like conversating, like trying to communicate what the issue is. You just trying to be weird for no reason. Like, why is you being weird? I didn't ask for this at all. So I get home and I'm still stuck on the situation, y'all. Like, this is my friend. We've been friends for a good little minute, so I'm trying to see, like, I'm not finna just let it be. Like, I'm finna get to the bottom, like, what's wrong? Well, not what's wrong, but like, what's the issue? Like, why you acting like that? So I get home and I text her because, like I said, I'm still trying to see what the issue is, and she did not reply. She left me on red again. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you, baby. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna talk. I don't care. We finna talk. So she answered, and I'm like, okay, hey, like, hey, Snake. I didn't call her Snake. I called her name, but hey. And I'm like, why you acting like that? Like, why are you, you know, acting like that? So she was like, she told me something, I'm not acting like anything. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, what you mean not acting like nothing? She's like, she not acting like anything. So I'm like, so why was you like walking? Why did you walk away from me when we was outside for dismissal? And why did you go sit somewhere else when we was in history? What, like, why? And she told me some, oh, just because I wanted to. Like, I'm like, all right, okay. At this point, I can't do nothing about this because you got a problem for no reason. So why should I try to solve something that's like so stupid and irrelevant? Like, I'm like, all right, at this point. So I'm assuming maybe she's jealous or whatever at the time. I don't really know. She really has no real explanation to why she mad or to why she did all what she did. So I'm like texted her because in my she had hung up or whatever. So in my head, after she hung up, I'm like, okay, maybe she's just jealous, or maybe she don't want me to have nobody, and she could have just said that I'm not gonna go about what you want me to do, but you can't told me though, because we friends, like we could be real with each other, so why can't you tell me? So I'm like, okay, why you act like this? We both agreed to get school-based this year, so I don't understand why you acted like this. Because before Pineapple even came in, like the actual picture, you wasn't acting like this. But as soon as Pineapple came in, you acted like this. So that's the only reason I could like see why you acted some type of way, because nothing else happened. So I'm trying to see like why you acting like that or whatever. So at this point, I had said, like, I don't know if this was out of pocket or whatever. I'm like, I wasn't meaning it in that type of way. I was like, are you mad because like you don't got somebody yet, or like you mad about me talking to Pineapple? And I'm like, if you are, I can put you on with somebody in Pineapple friend group, because it was a whole bunch of them. Well, it was a whole bunch of them. Like I said, it was 3 or 4, but that was a whole bunch to me. Like, you could get any of them. We could go on a 2-man at this point, because they're friends, we friends. So what do you want to do? Like, you literally doing too much. Like, I don't got time for this, baby. Like, just let me know what the issue is. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to beat around the bush. Don't try to just secretly just have animosity when you can tell me straight up in my face what the issue is, you know? So the next day for school, I'm already knowing it's finna be weird. Like, we got class together, and like, you being weird yesterday when at school. You was weird when I called you. You was weird when I text you. So I know it's finna be weird today. Like, so I'm just like, okay. When we got to class or whatever for our history, this girl didn't even sit by me, y'all. So I'm like, okay, it's a real issue, because on the first day of school, like, we didn't really know nobody specifically in that class. So like, we sat by each other or whatever. We knew a couple people, but I ain't like some of them folks in the class. Like, one person I know I didn't like, because we got into it another year, but that doesn't matter. So I'm like, okay, so I know it's like maybe a real issue with me yesterday, because you didn't even sit by me. Like, I took that very serious. You didn't sit by me, so it's something that's bothering you, and I'm trying to see what it is, but you ain't trying to tell me. So I walk into class or whatever, and I sit down. Like, everybody not in there yet. Pineapple or Snake not in there. So Snake walk in at first, y'all, and I'm sitting by myself at the table that me and her sit at. So she not sitting there. She walks literally right past me, and she goes, y'all, she goes to sit by the girl that I do not like. The one that I told y'all, like, I got into it with a couple years ago. Like, I said I don't really like some of them people in that class, but it's one specific girl that I really don't like, because we got into it. So she goes sit by her, and y'all know, if she my friend, she don't like her. Like, if she my close friend, she don't like her. I could understand. Like, I don't really do that, oh, you don't have to be friends with her, because I'm not friends with her. But if you like one of my close friends, the one that talk mess about people with me, about people I don't like, and you go sit by them, that's so weird. So okay, it's an issue now, because you going to sit with somebody I don't like. Now it's an issue. If you said it wasn't an issue, you just want to act weird and want to come be my friend another time, oh, that's out the window, baby. We not friends somewhere. I don't care, because at this point you fake now, because you gonna sit over, you been fake when you wanted to sit up here and be weird and jealous, but now you extra fake because you want to go sit by somebody I don't like. So now we not friends. So I'm like, all right, I know I'm in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm convinced we not friends anymore, because that was weird. That was like over the top weird, weirder than Pineapple. And she was, and like, Pineapple was low-key stalking me. So okay, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna just go out of this whole school, because y'all is weird. Like, it's just like this weird run, like, go from one person and transfer, because at this point, oh no, maybe the weirdness off of Pineapple jumped onto Snake. That's what was given. So Pineapple finally walk in, and Pineapple comes sit next to me and was asking me like, what's wrong with you, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you. Like, I didn't say that, but I just was not responding, because like, this girl really over here like doing like this for no reason. So I'm just mad. I'm like, okay, it's literally the third day of school, first week at that, and you want to do the weird stuff. Like, bro, we was literally just talking about how we was going do all this stuff, and once it has happened to me, it's an issue. Like, I'm assuming once you got yours, you was gonna stop being my friend or something. That's what it was giving. So when Pineapple was talking to me, I'm still like looking out the corner of my eye, side-eyeing Snake, because like that's so weird. Like, I'm looking at her so mean, bro. Like, I'm like, okay. So I look over at the corner of my eye, and she over there laughing with the girl I don't like. We gonna call that girl, we gonna call her Fruit Loop, because I see something that say Fruit Loop, but we gonna call her Fruit Loop. So I look over the corner of my eye, and Snake and Fruit Loop laughing, but like they not like laughing directly at me, like towards me, like trying to be funny, but like they was looking over laughing. Like that might be directly towards me, I don't know. So I just turned my head and I continued talking to Pineapple. Like, I'm telling Pineapple what's going on with me and my friend, because like, what? She's being weird for no reason. So I'm like, all right, I don't know, I can't be her friend no more because this, that, and the third. Like, this is just weird. So the class is over or whatever, and me and Pineapple walking out of the class. And like, before we walked out of class, Snake and Fruit Loop walked past us or whatever, and Snake had stopped us, who had asked Pineapple, do they want to be friends? And I'm like, no. I answered, I'm not Pineapple, but I answered as me. I said, no, you're not gonna be friends with Pineapple because you is weird. What makes you think you can be friends with my person and you being weird? Like even though I said I don't really care for like a friend or associate to be friends with somebody I don't like, but I don't care, this is the person I mess with. I don't care, we only been messing around for 2 days. You not finna be friends because you already mad over me talking to Pineapple. So why did you try to be friends with Pineapple? Like, it's not adding up. So I'm like, no, and we walked off. Like, no, I don't care. Like, you're not finna be on that weird stuff. Like, girl, what? So when I had said no to the Snake girl, she had rolled her eyes or whatever. Like I said, we walked off because I really don't care. So we gonna really skip over like PE with Pineapple because nothing really happened in that class. Like, nothing really happened, like, for real. So my last class not PE, so like my last class is like math, I think. This was a long time ago, y'all. My last class was math. So as I'm going out for dismissal, because it's the end of the day, I go out, you know, I'm not meeting with Snake no more because she's weird. And I was gonna meet with Pineapple, but they was already outside, because I had text Pineapple and I was like, meet me outside, or like meet me in the front, like meet me in the front. So I had went outside. Pineapple was like, I'm already out here. So I went outside or whatever, and I seen Snake and Pineapple talking. And like, when Snake had looked over at me, she had walked away from Pineapple, and I'm like, okay, like I'm getting mad now. Like, you doing too much. Like, you the weird one now. You talk about some Pineapple was all on that weird stuff the first day, baby. No, it's you. Like, no, like, girl, what? You is weird. So Pineapple had walked over to me, and I'm like, girl, what is like? I'm like, what was that about? What was that little situation about? And Pineapple was like, oh, she had asked me to be friends or whatever again and stuff like that, and gave me her Instagram. And I'm like, I'm thinking we gonna have to just fight, because like, you moving so weird so quick. Like, I didn't do anything to you. I didn't cross you. I didn't do nothing crazy. I didn't like snake you. I didn't be rude or nothing, and you just all of a sudden just do this. Like, girl, what? So I get home or whatever, and I text like Pineapple, and like, I was still asking like, what was that about? Did you like say you was gonna become her friend? did you follow her Instagram? Like, you talking about some, she gave you her Instagram. So, like, what happened? Tell me every detail. Don't tell me, oh, she just said this, that, and the third. Tell me what you said, too. Because communication is caused with two people. I don't care. So, basically, Pineapple was saying, no, I didn't do that. Like, why would I sit up here and do something like that? Like, try to be, like, not try to be friends with a person you don't like, but try to be friends with a person you don't like. Like, no. I already said, I already established this. I already said no to none of that. So, like, just go on about your business. Like, you can go hang with Fruit Loop. It doesn't even bother me, because at the end of the day, you was talking about her. Like, you're fake anyway. So it's like, go just hang with her. Like, why are you bothering me? Like, and my person, like, girl, go on. Like, so I get home and I already said I got home, but after I got done talking to Pineapple, I had text Snake, because, like, no, you not finna just keep playing with me and think I'm finna just let everything slide. So I'm like, all right, just stay away from Pineapple. It's gonna be an issue, because, like, no, don't play. Like, why are you even doing this? Like, I didn't do nothing to you for me to have to go through this on my first week of school. Oh my god, my edges is so ugly. Like, they will not stay down. Look at okay, but I'm like, stay away from Pineapple Baby, because no. So she had read it and she was like, okay, with laughing emoji, and she blocked me after that. And because I had texted her, like, what's funny in my messages saying, so I'm like, okay, so, like, a week passed by, nothing happened in that week. Like, she had just stopped bothering me for, like, I guess took a break of bothering me. But, like, she was still being weird on that weird stuff with Fruit Loops. She was still laughing. She was still, like, secretly doing weird stuff, like just walking past us laughing, or like walk past our table, like just doing childish stuff. Like, girl, you at this point, you just nitpick. Like, why are you even doing this? Like, you are literally bored. So nothing really happened the next week of school, y'all. Like, it just, like I said, she was being weird, doing a little funny jokes or whatever, and I'm just like, okay. Like, I'm not with the childish stuff. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not with the childish stuff, but I'm just not with the weird stuff. So I'm still talking to Pineapple. None of the stuff that you're doing is really phasing me, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do me and you gonna do you, and I don't really care. Like I said, I guess she thought getting friends with somebody I didn't like was gonna make me mad or whatever. It didn't. But anyway, so by the second week of school, well, like I said, nothing really happened the second week of school. But the third week of school, I had, like, got a whole friend group by now, y'all. Like, it was like 5 girls that we had a friend group with, or that I had a friend group with, or whatever. So my new, like, friend group, they knew. I had told them about Pineapple. I know that probably was, like, quick to tell my new friend group about Pineapple, because I don't really know them like that, like how I knew, well, how I thought I knew Snake. But I had told them, like, about my little person that I was messing with, stuff like that, and they was telling me all the stuff that they been doing and, like, who they been messing with. Like, we was getting close real quick, y'all. Like, it didn't really give, like, weird or jealous vibes, or like I'ma do something weird to you, like, you know. So they also, some of them had told me, I think like 2 of them got a class with Snake, but like individually, not like all together. So like they was telling me, I was telling them like how like everything happened on the first week and the second week of school, like how this girl's just being weird out of nowhere, how we was friends before we got here, how we was friends before, like in middle school and stuff like that, and like how we got here and everything just changed and stuff like that. And I was telling them like what happened on my first week of school. And then like some of them was like they got class with her, had told me they had got classes with her. It's one of them that got class with her, they talking about some date over her talking to one of her, I guess, new friends, and telling them how she wanted Pineapple, or like how she wanted to mess with Pineapple or whatever, because I guess they was talking about, I don't know what they was talking about. I don't even have whatever class she was in, I don't have a class with them. But my friend was telling me how she overheard Snake talking about how she wanted pineapple, and I'm like, girl, is you sure you heard that? Because like, even though me and that girl not friends, I just still don't feel like that's true, because like, it's still a part of me, well, it was still a part in me like that still wanted to be cool with her, because of like, it'd be hard to let friends go. It'd be hard to let friends go and stuff like that. And then they was also telling me, like, as they was telling me how she wanted her, how Snake wanted to get with pineapple, they had said Snake had got pineapple Instagram, and I'm like, all right, bro, like, I'm gonna really go off on this girl, because why are you doing, like, what is you doing? So I'm like, all right, I'm completely done with Snake. Like, we finna fight. Like, it ain't even no trying to become bad friends, because like, no, like, you weird. Like, you crossing boundaries that like don't need to be crossed as like friends. Like, even though you're not a friend no more, and we stopped talking altogether, and you started hanging with my ops, and you want to sit up here and try to get with the person I'm with, when we supposed to individually find people of our own. And like, I even told you I would put you on one of the people in the friend group, but why did you want to get with the person that I was with? Like, I'm thinking maybe if I get with somebody else and leave pineapple alone, would you try to comfort that person too? Like, because I'm not here for the drama. I'm really not. Nobody comes to school for drama. Well, I know I don't, but it is some girls out there that do, but I'm not the type. And you just really just making this, like, I'm not the type to just keep going on and on and on with a situation like how she is. She don't leave it alone, but I'm not gonna let it either. Like, I'm finna address it. Like, no. So the weekend come, and me and my friends had made plans to go somewhere, and I had invited pineapple. Like, they was okay with it, because like, it wasn't really gonna be no third wheeling type stuff, because we was a friend group. We had, and like, we was all friends, so like, it wouldn't be no third wheeling either, because it wasn't just me and pineapple and then one person, you know. It was like 4 other people with us. So, and even one of my other friends, they had brought like they boyfriend or whatever and stuff like that. So we had went to the movies, and we had went to this restaurant, y'all. Like, all of us, we had just went places that weekend, because like I said, we was all getting close fast and stuff like that. We was all just like cool. It wasn't no weird vibes and stuff like that. And we was all posting like on Instagram, us being together, like making TikToks, making all these other stuff, dancing videos. And what her name is, Snake, on her Instagram, just posting slick stuff. Like, bro, just posting slick stuff, talking about some, oh, they gonna be took. Like, she was trying to throw slick shots at me and Pineapple, because me and Pineapple had posted like a TikTok together, and she over here posting just slick stuff, like just posting songs, putting laughing emojis, and it's like giving you obsessed, like you're stalking me. Because how you gonna block me on messages but not block me on other platforms? Like, don't just leave me unblocked on other stuff, block me on there too. So when me and Pineapple was making a TikTok, I had seen Snake Instagram name pop up, and she had slid up with laughing emojis, talking about some, this could be us. And I'm like, all right, we finna fight tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I'm just finna go up to this girl, because now you being crazy, delusional. Like, you now in the delusional stuff. Like, you obsessed, delusional, stalker. You got all type of different stuff going on, and it's like all of this over. Like, it's so crazy, because all of this over one little situation. It didn't have to go this far at all. So I'm like, I had text her off my Instagram. I had text her this long paragraph, like, don't play with me. Like, I'm not playing with you. Like, I'm like, girl, I was like, at this point we finna fight tomorrow, because you're crazy. Like, I was also expressing myself as well, like, we was friends, and now you just want to do this. Like, it never have even had to go this far, but now you took it this far. So like, we finna have to like solve this tomorrow. Like, no, you're not finna keep playing with me in my face. Like, you not only are you playing with me and Pineapple, but you playing with me and my friends as well, because like, you just throwing slick shots on Instagram for no reason, bro. Like, and I'm gonna show y'all all the screenshots of this stuff. Like, this girl sitting up here posting like she crazy. Like, girl, goodbye, like, for real. So we had school the next day. Like I said, this was the weekend. We was hanging out Saturday and Sunday, but we had school Monday. So we get to school or whatever, and in our history class, I'm still in the class with Pineapple and Snake, y'all. So when we get in there, you know, me and Pineapple been sitting by each other now because Snake wanted to be weird. So Snake come over there, and she brings along the little girl that I don't like, but she friends with now. They come over there and sit by Pineapple trying to talk to Pineapple, and I'm like, no, like, no, you not finna do this to my face, baby. You being disrespectful now. Like, ain't nobody gonna disrespect me. Like, so I'm like, I had told Pineapple, just move, just go and move somewhere else, baby, because no, like, you not finna play with me. Like, you're crazy. You're crazy. We didn't even fight, y'all, though. We didn't even fight because, like, we wasn't able to, like, we wasn't able to fight, but we argued, but it could have gotten into a fight, but nobody let it get into a fight because people was holding us back. But I'm like, I'm just going back and forth, like, girl, now you, like, I was like, I moved Pineapple out of the way, and I was just started yelling in her face because, like, girl, you, like, you are doing the most. You taking this whole situation to the extreme. You made something so little, it wasn't even nothing. You took something and made it into a situation. I guess, like, for what? Like, why did you making this, like, so big? Like, but honestly, like, after we had that little, not altercation, it wasn't really like a fight, but like argument that almost could have been a fight. They moved her out of the class because I had explained, they had took us to the principal, and we had, I had explained the situation of what happened and stuff like that. So they moved Snake out of the class with me and Pineapple, so I don't have no classes with Snake, and Pineapple don't have no classes either with Snake. But my friend group still have classes with her, and they was like, she's still just weird. Like, she be being weird to them, I guess, but she don't sit up there and do nothing about it, but she just still weird. Like, but like, the situation was not like kept going and going and going. Like, she left it alone. She had no choice to, because we wasn't in classes, and plus, like, she knew better. Like, she knew better than to keep messing with me. And like, her little friend or whatever, she's still in the class with me and Pineapple, and like, she don't really do nothing. Like, she don't do nothing. Fruit Loop don't do nothing. But that's the end, y'all. I just find that very weird. Like, that is so weird. Like, oh my gosh, I never experienced nothing like that in my life, and I hope I don't have to experience nothing like that in my life with friends. Like, that's why I don't be friends with people, bro. Like, well, I'm not gonna say that's why I don't be friends with people, but you gotta watch who you surround yourself with. You gotta watch them before you become friends with them. You gotta see how they move, how they act, and if you become friends with them before you see how they act, or like, you know, just be friends, like, and start trusting them too quick, don't start trusting them so quick with telling them your business. Like, try to see how they act before you try to, you know, put them in your personal business, because you never know nobody's intentions. And me and this girl been friends for so long, I never even thought like nothing like that would even happen, you know. But you can't trust nobody. It don't even matter like how long y'all been friends. At this point, they will still do you dirty. Like, that's so crazy. But it's me and the girlfriends now to this day. Like, today, no, we not friends, but we don't have no issue either. Like, you know, she never apologized for the situation. Like, I have seen her like out in the public before and have spoke, but no, we not like friends. We wouldn't have a conversation. Honestly, I wouldn't, because that's just weird. I'm never gonna, why would I let you do something to me like that again? Why would I become back your friend? Like, I'm not holding a grudge against you either. I would speak to you, but I would not be your friend. And do me and Pineapple talk to this day? No, we don't. Like, that ended a while ago. It ended like the same. It ended like towards the end of the school year. Like, we was talking for a long time, but like it just didn't last. But you know, but when, like, it wasn't like no cheating or nothing. Like, it was just got like too toxic and weird. So I was just like, we both agreed to just like stop talking. But like, we cool, but like, I don't talk to that person. I don't talk to neither one. And I'm still friends with my friend group, but I don't go to school. I'm virtual now, so we not as close how we was back in the day. And as with Fruit Loop, I'm gonna tell y'all like how it is with every person in this story. I just told y'all all the other people, but with Fruit Loop, we still not cool, baby. None of that. Like, I don't care. But y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all comment down below how y'all enjoy this story time. Comment down below like what y'all want to see next. Like, if y'all want to see some more story time, some stories that happened or occurred. I do not know how to say that. Occurred in my life. I will come on here and tell y'all. I will be coming out with more story time. So I will be coming out with more pranks. I'll be coming out with a lot of more stuff. So just stay tuned, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me, enjoy my TikTok. And I'm gonna see you in my next video.